Hey everyone, this is Elaine from Elaine Hair and Body, and today I am back with another DIY. And the DIY for today is a deep conditioner. So some tools that you're going to need is a scale that measures in grams, a big one, and also a small one for your really small ingredients. If I can only open it. Let's see. Okay, we'll come back to that. A pot for your water. This DIY deep conditioner does have flaxseed gel. Hand mixer to mix all your ingredients, and distilled water. Distilled water is the only water you want to make products with, formulate with. All right. Oh, I forgot one more thing. You will need another pot, and that is so that you can combine all of your oils and your butters. And what I like to do, well, not what I like to do, but what you should do is sterilize everything that you are going to use. So normally I would use 90% alcohol, but since that is so hard to find, I have these alcohol prep pads, and they are also good for sterilizing everything that you're going to use. So everything that I am going to use is already sterilized except for this small pot for the butters and oils. So I am doing that right now. All right, sterilize. And you also have your spatula. I sterilized that as well. And this is also sterilized. So, turn on my scale. Again, you have to get a scale that measures in grams. And I am going to combine all of the oils and butters and the emulsifier that I'm going to use to make the deep conditioner. So everything, I already pre-measured everything. That way the video isn't too long and we get straight to the point. So the first ingredient that I'm going to combine, this is Behentrimonium, which is a emulsifier, and it's also Cetearyl Alcohol. These two are really great for combining water and oil together. And this is measured out as, so it's 3 grams of cetearyl. Sometimes these words are just so hard to pronounce. Cetearyl alcohol, 3 grams of that, and also 3 grams of Behentrimonium combined in here. So altogether that is 6 grams. Then next up is my, I believe this is Coco Butter. Yes, this is Coco Butter. And the Coco Butter is, how many grams did I measure out? This is 9 grams of Cocoa Butter. It says 9 grams. And I made a mistake. The Cetearyl Alcohol and the Behentrimonium, it was a total of 18 grams altogether. Then next up is Shea Butter. So all of these things are really great for your hair. They help to keep your hair moisturized. And they also help to, well, let me correct myself. Water is the only moisturizer, but the oils and the butters help to seal in the water. Oils are not water. They do have moisturizing properties, but they are not moisturizers. They are only sealants. Alrighty, so next up, you're going to take all of this ingredients in here, and you are going to melt everything. Alright, so while that is melting, I'm going to prepare my flaxseed gel. So for the flaxseed gel, I am using 225 grams of water. I tend to add a little bit more only because when the water boils, you end up less than what you originally started with. And for that, I boil additional water so that when I go to measure to make sure that I have 225 grams, that water, that extra water that I boil separately, I can add it to that. But I'm going to actually I did 308 grams. So originally it is supposed to be 225 grams, but I'm going to do 308 grams. And then I'm going to add my flaxseed gel. The flaxseed, not flaxseed gel, flaxseed is 30 grams. Alrighty, there we go. Alright, so I'm going to put this on, and then what I like to do is let it boil for either 4 to 5 minutes, and then I strain it into a big measuring cup. And when this is cool, then when it's time to combine the mixture, of course this has to be cool, you know, everything's ready. Alright, so I will see you in a few. Alrighty, I am back, and the oils are melted, and my flaxseed is actually done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strain it out. So this is what I use. And remember, we want to get, it should be at 225. So remember I said I added 308 grams of water, and it does evaporate. Well, guess what? I only have 216 grams of water. So this is where I go in and I add extra water. Now this water in here is already pre-boiled. I boil it and I add it back. So you want to make sure it's at 225. So I didn't really have much to add. Then, so done with this. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to add the oils and the butter and everything else that melted together. With the hand mixer. Alright, so now that that is mixed, and you want to mix it on high speed, now this is the cool down part. So, see this? I like to put this in the deep freezer so it can cool down really quick. Because it is a small batch, it is going to cool down quickly. I don't know if you see the steam coming from it. So you want it to cool down before you add any fragrance or preservative. So I'm going to go ahead and see it's starting to cool down somewhat already. Look how it's starting to thicken up. So I'm going to go ahead and let this cool down in the deep freezer. And then when I come back, I'm going to add the preservative and the fragrance. Alright, so the mixture is cool enough that I can add the fragrance and the preservative. Look at this. This looks so creamy, guys. Look at this. Oh my gosh. So I forgot that there was one more ingredient I was supposed to add, and it was the Babassu Oil. So while the mixture was still hot, I added the oil and then I mixed it in while the mixture is still hot. You cannot add, if you forget to add an oil, you have to do it while the mixture is hot. Okay, you cannot do it while the mixture is cool. But again, look at that. It's so creamy. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to use this. I think I'm going to use it on my daughter's hair, the one that has low porosity hair. So, but without further ado, in here I have, let me wipe my hands off. This is the preservative and the fragrance. The fragrance I am using is called Creamy Coconut. And the fragrance is 1.50 grams and the preservative is 1.50 grams. So remember I said you need a small scale because you can't measure out 1.50 grams or anything below 4 grams. It's hard to measure out on a big scale. So you do have this one, the small scale, and this is what you will use to measure out your small ingredients, anywhere from 0.1 to 3-4 grams. This is what I use this for. Anything above 4 grams, I use the big scale. All right. So we are adding this. I keep saying we. I am adding this, the fragrance and preservative. And I am going to go in with my hand mixer. And again, I'm going to mix all of this together. Okay, that is mixed in really good. I don't want to waste any product, so we'll put that in here. Can I say this video is long overdue? It's just been a crazy month. For those of you who don't know, I am rebranding, so there's a lot that goes into rebranding. But I finally got a chance to make this video. I know you've been waiting on it for a long time. I'm trying to get all of the deep conditioner out. I don't want to waste anything. Sorry about that. Alright, so the deep conditioner is finished. Here we go. Deep conditioner. So I hope you guys really enjoy these videos in making DIYs and learn about different hair products and the ingredients. If you do, please share, subscribe, like the video, tell your friends and your family, tell everyone you know. Okay? Elaine Hair and Body. I am going to put the links to where you can purchase everything here, which you can find either in Target, Walmart, and also online. But that is the end of the DIY deep conditioner. Until next time, I will see you guys later. And don't forget to put this in a container, okay? Anyway, later guys.